Hello again, everyone. So I am back again to end the night, I guess, on a much better note than I feel like it has been for the last couple videos that I've uploaded and done previously, which I've all been like ranting update videos. But I would love, I was like, let me, before I'm done with the night of making videos, do a prompt video and, get back into the swing of things. Maybe. We'll see. So I decided to do a prompt from Pink Peppermint in regards to Grail dolls. And I have my Dulcito Queen here with me, who has nothing to do with this prompt. I actually wanted to grab one of my girl dolls, but then I got super lazy and decided just to grab her since she was sitting right here. So I am here with her to talk about something not about her, which Pink Peppermint's prompt or question, I believe, was um, what after purchase your Grail doll, receive your Grail doll. Do you move on to trying to find another one, or do you move on to trying to acquire one that's already on your list, etc.? I hope I coded that right. If I didn't, I'm very sorry, but that's what I remember. But anyway, I have to say, kind of yes. Actually, probably yes, I want to say. I actually do not have a big list of Grail dolls. And I've noticed that actually Grail dolls have the meaning of Grail doll seems to change from person to person. And for me, a Grail doll is a doll that's not readily available from the company. One that's hard to acquire, but that you really, really absolutely want. One that you feel like your collection wouldn't be complete without it, but you can't just go to like Doll Zone or Fairland or Zoom or whatever and just buy it. This is something you have to search out secondhand or just go without type of thing. So my list of Grail dolls is actually very short because the other dolls are on my wish list. I that the ones that are I can get them from the company pretty much any time. They go on the wish list, and dolls that definitely can't instantly move up to Grail status as long as I actually really, really want them. If I only sort of want them, they stay on the wish list for a bit, and most of them I can talk myself out of. For instance, my Dolce Vaughn that I thought had been a Grail doll went to wish list and then it just dropped off. So yeah, I have a hierarchy, I guess you can say. So on my Grail doll list, I actually know all of them because it's just that short. I had Assume Sabic, Assume Sard, Dolce Saint, a Noah Lucis, a Lutz or a Lutz Delph, or people consider it CP, Suni, a Volks Lorena, I believe that's how you pronounce it, a Volks Charlotte, and a Soon Chalco. So those were all of them. And I actually 2 years ago now acquired my first Grail doll, which was Soon Savick. He's my very first Grail doll, simply because now it's going to be weird to explain this because it turned out he was readily available from the company, but he is a mecha angel, and they at the time only sold the boy mecha angels for 5 days uh, every other month. So every time I went past the Zoom website, he was never available because I would choose, of course, the wrong days to go past there. So I figured he was sold out. I would never, ever, ever have him. So that's why he's my first Grail doll. But plus, like, oh God, I fell so in love with him. The first time I saw Zoom Sabic was at my very first doll meet someone had dyed him tan, and he was the most gorgeous doll ever. And I got to hold him and actually carry him around. And I was like, I need this doll. So yeah, he's my first. And I ended up deciding I really did need him in my collection. And I went past the Mecha Angel discussion thread on Den of Angels. And here's how discussion threads can be super helpful, because that's when I found out that they're actually available for 5 days in the middle of the month. And the month I found out was in May. So I actually found out in my birthday month, and he was available on my birthday. I could have cried. I think I may have, actually. But I ordered him on my birthday, and I was so excited, so amazed. And then when I got him, oh, the joy that overtook me. It was stupid. And that's what actually, just the joy of getting him, made me move on down the list. I wanted to try and find another one. Um, so I ended up, I think the one I went for next was, I want to say my Dolce Saint. It was either my Dolce Saint or Sumsard. I want to say Dolce Saint. I thought Dolce was completely sold out. Now they could have been at the time, and I I don't know though, because every time I went past the site, the way I was looking at it, Saint was not available. But in getting, in getting my Sabic and everything, it just wanted to chase that feeling, I guess. I went past the discussion thread for Dolce, because I was like, well, the Mecha Angel one helped me. Let me try the Dolce one. And it did help me. It turned out the Pure Body event had happened, the first one. And I was so upset. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I missed him. You gotta be kidding me. But then someone had posted, hey, they're going to do another one. I was like, shut up. So I ended up getting my Saint. And I was so happy. I not only got my Saint, I didn't have to pay secondhand for them, because they were super expensive. I believe they still are expensive, but they were super expensive secondhand. But I not only got him for regular price, I actually got him 40% off the regular price, I believe. So I was able to get him and a Dolce Bernard, which is great, because Bernard ended up being one of my favorite sculpts ever. So yeah, then after that, I wanted to chase the feeling again. That's when went after my Sumsard, and weirdly enough, lucked out one more time. It was really weird. I was I'm like, you know what? My collection is getting to where I want it to be. I'm like, I have these Grail dolls. I have, my current dolls. I want to keep completing it. And that's when I went after my Sumsard. And I was going to pay actually the secondhand price for them, which the best price I found for a cream white Sumsard that they claimed was in really good condition was $1,200, and they accepted layaway. And I was actually going to do it. I was going to. And I was going to have to wait until my next paycheck. So I was like, okay, wait till next paycheck. And in between making that decision and my next paycheck, Zoom announced their free choice event. So, like, I completely lucked out, because not only did I not have to pay secondhand price, I was able to get my Sumsard direct from the company. Mind you, he had to come with the Chalco parts, but that's fine. I was more attracted with the sculpt and the horns than I was necessarily with, like, what parts he came with below. That sounded weird if you really think about it. But anyway, I was not only able to get him, but I could get him in bronze, and I flipped out. I'm like, I can get him in bronze. He'll be so gorgeous. And he is. It's stupid how gorgeous he is. But I was also at the time able to afford a Sun Io as well, which is a decision I definitely do not regret. He is an absolutely amazing sculpt, especially since I got him with the scar head. And I actually like his scar head better than his open eye head. though both are great. So it was just amazing how that worked out. After that, though, there was just the only other one that I could choose to go after was a Noah Lucis, and I actually did try, though I just had missed out on a kit sale. Though I missed out on a kit sale and missed out on the fairy skin and missed out even on faceplates. I just missed out on everything at that time when I had decided, and thus ended my Grail doll chasing. I think I was just so disappointed, kind of, and it's almost like I'm going down an invisible list, I guess. I say invisible, though I have a list. I mean, going in an invisible order. Like, I stopped at my Anoa Lucis, and that was it. I was like, okay, I'm done. I didn't move past that to like the Sunni or the bulk stalls or anything. I just stopped. But I do admit that getting one Grail doll really did make me want to move on to the next one. Not to find another one, like find another doll to have as a Grail doll, but find another doll that was already my Grail doll. I don't know. The feeling of getting a Grail doll is just so much different than the feel of getting, just a doll you want. I know that sounds weird to say, and not everyone will agree with that, but in my opinion, it is, and I really did want to keep that going. And now I'm afraid, since I finally have my Anoa Lucis on layaway and in fairy skin, and she's absolutely gorgeous, I'm afraid that like I'll get her and be just so enamored with her that I'll want to move on down my list again, and I will not have the financials to actually do that. But I know the thought's going to occur to me again, but we shall see. So hopefully that was the uh, a good answer to that. Not a good answer, but an appropriate answer to that prompt. Um, those are what count as Grail dolls to me. But I know it's different for everybody, and not everybody feels the way about the same way about chasing them. But yeah, that's how I, my definition and how I feel once I get them and moving on to them. So hopefully I answered that, you know, not correctly, but the word I said before that I can't remember. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I feel much better that I ended the note with ended the night with a prompt. And I don't know, I'm feeling super good right now. So I hope you like this and watch this. I know these are 3 long videos in a row. I'm super sorry. I will continue working on that like I have been, and hopefully get better. So yeah, thank you everyone. Bye.